approaching the subject, ice, hands where I can see them.
Whoa, okay. They're up.
Turn around for me.
All right, man.
Hands behind your back. You're being detained for immigration violations.
I understand.
Watch your step. Go ahead.
That's right there.
I'm not going back.
Don't make it worse. Stop now. Get down. Stop resisting.
All right.
Hands behind your back. You're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent.
What's your full name for the record?
Carlos Mendoza, sir.
Where did you cross the border?
Near El Paso 2 weeks ago.
Do you have any ID with you?
No, they took it.
We'll confirm your fingerprints.
So, let's talk about Andrade Idol, Miss Flair's ex-husband, her deadbeat ex-husband. Like I said, Andre did not deserve to be with Miss Flair. This man didn't even deserve to be under the same roof as Miss Flair. And the fact that Andre was Ric Flair's last match, that's crazy. That's insane in the membrane. A mid-card guy, a low-tier mid-card guy, was Ric Flair's last tag team partner. Just because he was smashing Miss Flair. That was a massive mistake in hindsight. Andre did not deserve to be with a Miss Flair, and he did not deserve to be Ric Flair's last match. Just because at that time he was his son-in-law. That's about it. But overall, Andre did not deserve to be Ric Flair's last match. That's insane in the membrane. Oh yeah, by the way, if you noticed, Queen Flair does not do Andre's moves in the ring. Not anymore. Ever since Queen Flair dumped Andre, she dumped his whole moveset. You see, Queen Flair, she said, hell no, I would not do Andre's top rope moonsault where I land on my feet and then land a second flip. Hell no. When was the last time Miss Flair did that move? Because she has now dumped Andre. So let's move on to this update about Andrade Idol. Like I said, Andre ruins lives. Okay, I'm not capping, I'm not trolling. I got proof and evidence. He ruins people's lives. He ruined Queen Flair's life. He ruined Rey Fenix's life, and now Dragunov has his push. That's facts. Dragunov was given the Rey Fenix push thanks to Andre. Who else? Con Man. He ruined Con Man's life, and now the World Wrestling Federation doesn't want to do business with All Elite Pro Wrestling. Thanks to Andrade Idol and his selfishness. Now, this is what Dave Meltzer said. He said that Andre can wrestle. He's not under a 90-day no-compete outside of America. That's crazy. I never knew that. So, he was booked in Mexico, his home country. The fuck? He was booked for a show in Mexico. And this man walked out. And the reports are he was unhappy. This man was doing meet and greets. He was signing autographs. And then he walks out, even though he was booked for a match on a show. What the hell? You see, nobody wants to do business with this guy. He ruins lives. He ruined this show. Like, bro, how dare you? You walked out? Why? Just because he was unhappy with what? It's an indie show in Mexico. Why would you be unhappy, bro? You can't work in America for maybe 1 year. So you get booked in your home country. Why are you unhappy? That's your home country. The only country that you are somewhat over in. Even Alberto Del Rio doesn't do this. Unless I'm wrong, I've never heard of Alberto Del Rio walking out of a show, because that guy is professional when it comes to being booked. Like I said, Andre is a time bomb. He ruins lives. He almost ruined Angel Garza's life because he also walked out on Angel Garza. If you remember, Angel and Andrade, they were tag team partners before Andre asked for his release because he's selfish. Okay, he thinks he's somewhat of a top guy. I'm like, bro, you ain't no top guy. You are a mid-card guy. Hell, I think Angel Garza has more talent than Andre because Angel Garza has charisma that relates to America. Andre thinks, hey, I have a great look. I can wrestle. I should be over. No, nigga, that's not how that works. Just because you have a good look and you jacked up and you look good in a suit and you can wrestle, you need more than that. You need charisma. You need to know how to cut a promo. You need to speak English. At least sexy ass, super thick Stephanie V has learned how to speak English properly. Unlike you. Like I said, how did Andre get Queen Flair when this man can barely speak English? I knew that marriage was not going to work out because Andre doesn't know how to speak English properly. And he is a time bomb, a selfish time bomb who only thinks about himself. How can you walk out of a show, a wrestling show in your home country when, bro, your name is hot in a bad way? You have a toxic name. You have beef with the World Wrestling Federation, and also you got beef with Con Man, and now you have beef with All Elite Fake Pro Wrestling. Hence why they released you, because you were bad for business. The longer they kept Andre on the roster, the World Wrestling Federation and Nick Khan, they were going to sue All Elite Fake Pro Wrestling for breach of contract. That was illegal. You can't sign with a company in America if you got released by the World Wrestling Federation. That's their policy. And the fact that he knows he's banned from wrestling in America for 1 year, it's like your only job, your only source of income is in Mexico. Why would you burn bridges? The fuck? Why would you burn bridges? Listen, Andre, he's becoming the Latino Matt Riddle. That's what he is. Facts on facts. He's becoming the Latino Matt Riddle. Like I said, this man didn't deserve to live under the same roof as Miss Flair, aka Queen Flair. You see, Andre is an opportunist. What I mean by that is the only reason he got with Queen Flair was because he thought he was going to be the next Paul Levesque. I'm like, nigga, you ain't Paul Levesque. You ain't Triple H, bruh. You ain't the Game. The Game had talent. The Game is a once-in-a-lifetime performer. You ain't Paul Levesque. He thought that he was going to get an upgrade in his career by smashing Queen Flair, just like how Triple H smashed Stephanie. But listen, Paul Levesque was a main eventer before he smashed Stephanie, okay? This man became a world champion when he was smashing China. So, listen, bro, you ain't Paul Levesque. See, that's a misconception about Triple H. Y'all think that Stephanie helped him to become a main eventer. Hell no. Nigga, Paul Levesque was a main eventer. His rivals were Taker, Kane, Rocky Maivia, Stone Cold, Steve Austin. He was a main eventer before Stephanie. He was in the corporation with Vince McMahon, Shane. Remember, he left DX, I think. He left DX to become a member of the corporation with Vince and Shane. So Vince always had love for Paul Levesque. Like, I think even Paul Levesque said it, that he was in the main event scene before he got with Stephanie. So that's what Andrade does not realize. He thought by smashing Queen Flair, he thought he was going to get a leg up in the business. He thought he was going to become a star based on politics, right? Oh yeah, I'm the son-in-law of Ric Flair. I'm smashing Queen Flair. I'm like, nigga, that don't matter. You have no talent that compares to a Triple H. Yeah, he's good. Andre, he's good. He's good for the mid-card, but he's not a Hall of Fame talent like a Paul Levesque. I'm sorry, but Andre, he might be done. He might be damaged goods. How can you walk out of a show in Mexico when that's your only place of employment for the time being? That's crazy ass stuff. Also, I heard that he got advice from David Otunga about suing the World Wrestling Federation. I'm like, bruh, he has no case. How can David Otunga say that Andre has a case against the World Wrestling Federation? I'm like, bruh, you can't sue a contract. You signed it, nigga. You signed the contract. It's a $1 billion company with heavy ass lawyers. They have tight, ironclad contracts that you can't break. They have policies. You signed it. If those are the rules, you can't sue it. If they have policies that tell you you can't work in America if we release you based on you failing drug tests, yeah, that's policy. You can't sue that. I'm still pissed off that Andre ruined Ray Phoenix's life because they were going to become the tag team champions at Clash at Paris. But Andre walked out. So there's a pattern. When this man is not happy, he's going to walk out and ruin lives. Because now Ray Phoenix, he's back in that mid card with no momentum. Dragunov stole his momentum. He was given his spot. I think Ray Phoenix, eventually, he was going to become the United States heavyweight champion. But Andre, he messed up everything because Ray Phoenix has to go back to that mid card and start from scratch. That's messed up. And I'm done.